Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee, and I am in my work clothes, my work hat. We're going to be working outside. We got stuff to do, but I thought I'd bring you with me so that you can see the garage we put up. Mind you, the garage door will be installed today. We're not completely done with everything, but I'm going to show you what all we got done so far, even with the market stand. I've had so many ask me, we want a tour of the market stand. Well, the market stand, we're going to be working on the electrical today so that we can hopefully start moving in it tomorrow. But I'll show you how it looks empty right now. And then again, of course, I'll show you when we actually move in there. But I wanted to show you this, friends, because I'm telling you, I have got the most wonderful group of people in my community. Real quick, you all know that we have an outdoor oven. It's a pizza oven, but we cook everything and anything in it. And it always tastes so wonderful. But we do pizzas. Usually on Thursdays and Saturdays, we fire it up for pizza. And literally, yes, I know some of you might think I'm crazy. That's okay. But we make pizza for people in the community. And some of them will donate money because we can't sell it. We don't have a licensed kitchen. But we just like to have gatherings. You know, this is a gathering place where people eat and enjoy life, you know, and talk about positive things, and it's just the way it is. It's a small town and I live in a real small village. But anyway, with that being said, the other day was our pizza day. And I had several people call me and say, hey, we want some pizza. We want pizza today. What do you charge? And I'm like, well, you all know I don't charge anything. But, you know, if you want to donate some money, you can donate money because it just goes to the next time pizza. You know, it goes to help with toppings for the next go round. It's like everybody that partakes in the pizza always helps to purchase the stuff. So it's not like it's coming out of my pocket. You know, of course I couldn't afford that. But when everybody gathers and gets together and does stuff and helps and brings toppings or whatever, it works. So anyway, I had a few people say, well, we want pizza. What can we bring you? And I said, you know what? I could use some peppers. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get a handful of peppers and, you know, restock what I got in my fridge. So it'll be good for the next go round. Well, let me show you what my lovely group of people brought me who partake in our pizza. I got peppers, friends. This is my 30-quart bowl, my Big Daddy bowl. It is chock full of beautiful, what do they call them? Nano peppers? They're some kind of pepper. They're a sweet pepper, but they're gorgeous. Look at these. I can't tell you how many people brought me peppers. It was the day of peppers. But I think we're going to be set for peppers and pizza for a while. And what do you do with all these beautiful peppers? I'd never be able to go through them. They'd go bad in my refrigerator. In fact, I wouldn't even be able to store them in my refrigerator. There's so many. So I tell you what I'm going to do with these before we head outside. I am going to freeze dry these because that way I will always have them for pizza. And because I have been doing a lot of sauteing veggies, I can rehydrate these and still saute them. And they'll be wonderful on pizza. Isn't that amazing? Just look at that. And you know, I might just put some out in the market stand for free to share with, you know, some of the others who could use some in town. Because that's quite a bit. A 30-quart bowl. Can you believe that? That's amazing. So, we got peppers to do, and I'm going to freeze dry these later. So for now, I'm going to get a cup of coffee made because it's rather chilly outside. And we'll go outside and I'll show you what's been going on. And don't mind me, I'm in my work clothes. I'm not all prettied up to go out there and work. I worked out there all day. We did so much yesterday, and it's starting to look put together. We're starting to get things buttoned up. Okay, friends, I am standing right outside the door here. There's our little garage. The only thing we have left is the garage door. And you'll see it's right at the end of our driveway here. Now I'll show you how it looks. It did not cost us much. I bet you, friends, that we've got, let's see, maybe now it would be about close to $4,000 to build this garage, because we got all the 2x4s for it for $2 a piece. We got them from our local hardware, or our local lumber yard. And we did buy the metal from an Amish company out of Manton. And the wood is what we had. We wanted some of it to match the house. We're not quite done with a little bit of trim up there. But it really didn't cost us a lot. Now, we are having the door installed, so that's what's costing us most, is it's $1,500 to have the garage door and have it installed. Plus, we have to have an insulated one. So, but it's a 16 by 18. So it's a good enough size for what we need in there. And we were able to clean out that little corner, which the bike and the lawnmower will be going in there again. And you can see, I think we're going to move this bed. It's only going to get a little bit of the morning sun because we've got the tree up there that's going to block sun, and then the building, of course, is going to block sun. So I do think we are going to wind up moving that bed. This area over here, this has got to come down for the winter, because the snow here that we get would absolutely destroy that. We're going to leave the frame up on the little gazebo, but we're going to take the canopy off and the sides. That right there, that big pile of pine wood, that is all the scrap wood we had left over from all our projects. And of course, we can't burn that in the pizza oven, and you don't want to burn that in a wood stove or nothing like that. So we just, every day we come out, and we always have our fire pit going right here, and that's what we burn in it, is all that pine. Nothing treated, just pine. That big hunk down there with the hole in it, that's not going to get burned, that's treated. But there's our stove, or our oven. And all this wood, friends, I kid you not. Let's go this way. All this wood, 2 stacks here. It's all hardwood. All the way around the back here. It's all under the tarp. And all the way around this side. See all that gorgeous hardwood? That was all donated to us for, our pizza oven, because we feed people. Amazing. I think we got enough wood for halfway through the winter. Okay. All right. Now, this is our building. We're walking in between the building and the market stand. Okay. This is the market stand. I got pumpkins out there and a big squash. I got several things out here. That's what it is right now. Okay. Here, we put windows in it. That is our new market stand. And no, we did not build that. We paid, I think, $2,200. And it's 12 by 8. So we didn't even need a permit, because it is literally under 100 square feet. We're going to change this handle on it, because it's going to be too hard for people to open. All right, here we go. It's not real light in here, but there's all the shelves we put in this. Okay, and we're working on the wiring, you can see down there. But there's all the shelves we got in there so far, and we'll be able to put more shelves. I'll be able to hang my signs, hang stuff from the top. Let me go back here, because front there, where you see on each side of the door, one side's going to be a fridge, the other one's going to be a little freezer that's smaller than the fridge. So I'll be able to put all my baked goods and stuff in the freezer and keep using the fridge for all my other stuff. So anyway, that is what it looks like right now, friends. And it's nice. I'll be able to put a lot of stuff on those shelves. And we can even put more shelves under there all the way to the bottom like we have in the back. It's not going to hurt anything. So it will be all shelves. So that's it. And then when we get in there, I will then show you how it looks all moved in. Okay, my outdoor area out here is going to, all this stuff is going to go in the garage. And we'll be able to fit it all in there. It's not a whole lot of stuff. The table might just, I'm thinking I'm going to keep the stainless table out here because during the winter, we are going to have a roof over that. Believe it or not, we're putting a roof over that. And so that we can cook in the wintertime too. And everybody says, oh, you're going to freeze because Michigan, you know, it gets cold. But listen, friends, that oven gets 800 degrees. I don't think we're going to freeze. We got our chickens over here. My friend, our friend, gave us banny hens and a little banny rooster. And babies. So I'll show you. They're doing pretty good in here. You can barely see them back in there. But there they are. And she had 6 young'uns. And there's the other 2 coming out. We just got to get them situated for the winter. Get them some more straw in their little bin here. And same with these guys over here that are anxiously waiting something. I think Mr. Wayna already fed them and gave them their scratch, but they're like vultures in a feeding frenzy. So anyway, everything is ripped out. I just have to amend the soil in my garden beds and take out a few more things. I got to gather all my, I'll show you, my birdhouse gourds. Excuse me. And I have to clean this one out yet a little more. Get that tomato plant out of there. Oh, and there's a neighbor kitty. That's Jack, the neighbor kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. See, these are called, oh my goodness, they're not birdhouse gourds. They're, oh my goodness, I can't think of the name. Of course, I wouldn't be able to think of the name. But you can use those for scoops. And I'm going to dry that one. And I'm going to use that for a nice big flower scoop for my bin. They're beautiful. I got another one out in the front yard. And I have to cut those down and get them in the greenhouse to get them dry. And same with over here. All my birdhouse gourds hanging. I need to get them down and get them in the greenhouse so that they can dry through the winter. They're beautiful. Even that one will be fine over there. That's how they wind up looking at the end of the seat or at the end of the drying. In the spring, they'll look like that. And then I just clean them and put a hole in them and clean them out. Look how big they are. They're beautiful. I love it. But this is all done. This has been done. And I just have to take, and I do got to clean in my greenhouse. And that will be coming. I will get that done. I do got a heater, so I can heat it while I'm in there, you know, cleaning it up and getting it organized for spring again. It's just been put on the back burner. But all my gardens are done. Most of them are cleaned out, and all I got to do is get the soil amended with my chicken poo and let it, you know, do its magic over the winter. And look at this, friends. This is what is left over. We had to buy a a bulk. It all come with a deal, all these stones. And we've since, my daughter has listed them on Facebook Marketplace for them. See, there's still fire brick left over. There's all those beautiful little chimney blocks and all this cultured stone. If you know anybody who would want to buy some of this, just make me an offer, because I'm telling you, I probably won't refuse it. Because we need to get rid of this. We don't need this. And there's some beautiful cultured stones in here, I'm telling you. These would be nice. I'm not on here to sell the product, but if you know anybody who could use it, it's here, and they're nice. So anyway, enough of that. You can always go back and look at that. But so everything's getting buttoned up, and it's looking good. We got over here, I got to clean this pile, because when my cousin brought us a load of wood that he donated to us, he also brought his little log splitter. And we split a bunch of the wood. Well, we saved the bark because we can't use an accelerant in our stove. So we saved all the bark off the wood, and it's in here too. This is almost full for a fire starter. So we need to get that cleaned up and put over by the outdoor oven. Otherwise, everything looks good. Just need to get rid of a few things, put that stuff away, just buttoning up a little bit. And it's starting to sprinkle out here, so I'm going to go in the house. And the house is doing good. The wood is fine. No, we ran out of time, friends. We did not get it sprayed, but we have talked to a professional to see if this will be okay through the winter. And considering, yes, he said it should be okay for one season, but no more. So it definitely has to be done in the spring. As soon as it gets above 50 degrees, we'll be spraying it, sealing it. Same with the garage. Okay, friends, look at me, I look like a mess. You've seen the outside. You've seen everything we're working on. You see me in my work clothes. We've been busy out there all day. I've been burning scrap wood in the fire pit. John got the market stand wired up, so all we got to do is bury the wire. And you've seen all that. So while I was out there, I thought, you know what? I'm going to fire up Mr. Ignazio out there, the pizza oven. I told you his name was Ignazio. And we're going to make some steak and potatoes out there. And I'm also going to saute a little bit of mushrooms and onions for mine. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to season the steak. It's not quite unthawed, but it will be in time for dinner, because that's got to take a little bit to heat up. Now, we don't have to have it 800 degrees because you don't need that to cook steak and potatoes. But you want it at least 400 or 500. And this is just some that Montreal steak seasoning. That stuff is wonderful. And this is just a great big sirloin steak. I took it out of the freezer earlier and let it thaw out a little bit. But we can't have a video, friends, without doing a little bit of cooking. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I am going to cut up this onion. I'm not going to cut. Just this one I'm going to cut. Because John's not going to eat any. What are you doing? You can come in. You're looking at me through the door.
Hi, friends. That's because she was talking.
No, John won't eat any onions. And quite obviously no mushrooms. So I'm going to do this for myself. And I'm doing everything I'm cooking tonight. I'm going to cook right out in that pizza oven. And I know there's a couple of you that I've discovered that have outdoor pizza ovens. It's more than just pizza you can cook in those. All kinds of stuff. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to rough chop it. I don't need them real thin. Mushrooms are in here. I got some of these. So I'm going to put these in a container and I'm going to season them up and oil them up, because the pan that I'm going to use, my cast iron pan, you'll see that I'm going to take and put that in the oven and get that screaming hot before I put this stuff in it. And then it'll saute beautifully. Works. A sherbet bowl. Okay. There's my onions. You want some mushrooms, Mr. Wayna?
Oh, sure. I have a whole bunch of them. At least a cup or two.
All right. I don't need any more than that. Just a few. Now I'm going to repackage these. We have another pizza day coming up on Thursday. So I might go ahead and saute these up before that. I can get them in there. And have them ready in the fridge. Like Wednesday, you know. But for right now, they'll be okay in the fridge. In the Ziploc bag. And I got leftover mashed potatoes. And you know, I thought about making him some potato pancakes, because you could make those out there too. And I don't think I'm going to, though. I think he would just rather have, because he likes potato pancakes, but he likes me to make a meal out of them. So he's already got the steak. So we're just gonna heat up the mashed potatoes for him. And I can heat them up on his pan. All right, let me put some olive oil in here. Not a whole gob, but a little bit. And I have got to grind some more pepper. So we need to do that. There's a little bit of salt in there. I love fresh ground pepper. We go through a lot of pepper. So I'm going to grind some of this pepper off. This works nicely. It's going to get loud. I just keep grinding until I don't hear much grinding anymore. And then it's usually nice coarse ground. And let it settle. Otherwise it'll be in your nose. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do a little bit more. I don't use this coffee grinder for anything but grinding spices. Hear that? How you don't hear it so loud anymore? It's good. Friends, I absolutely love cooking outside. Somebody said to me the other day, you're going to get cold in the winter cooking in that outdoor oven. How are you going to get cold? That oven's anywhere from 600 to 800 degrees. I don't think you're going to get cold. I think we got that pretty full. All right. Now I'm going to wash this out. So I'll set this up by the sink. And I need a little bit of this pepper in here. Oh, beautiful. Okay. There, we got pepper for a little bit. Shake these up a little. Those will be delightful. I love mushrooms and onions with the steak. That steak would feed us 4 meals. That thing is enormous. Look at the size of this big old sirloin steak. It's huge. I'm not a big steak eater, so I'll probably eat a little corner of that, you know. I like the salad and I'm gonna make some potatoes in there for me. I'm not big on mashed potatoes. I want to make some like cottage fries in there. Be wonderful. Okay, now because our steak is so big, we never know who's going to show up at dinner time. Tracy might be coming, so I'm going to make extra potatoes, and I make mine a little bit thicker, like cottage fries. They're good that way. And I'm just going to put them in here, and then I'm going to put water so they don't turn brown on me. These are going to be the first to go in the oven out there because these take longest to cook. Okay? But it's not quite ready yet. So they'll just be sitting in a little bit of water for a minute. And that's all right. Okay. And then we'll come back. I need to go out and check that. I'll take you with me. We'll go out and check the fire, and then we'll come back in, and we'll get these potatoes ready to go in the oven. All right, there they sit with a little bit of water. Perfect. Let's go check that fire. Okay, friends, take a look at that. That's gorgeous. And it doesn't have to be screaming hot because we're not doing pizza in it. But isn't that beautiful? That's a nice big oven dome I have in there. Absolutely. So we don't need to clean the floor in there because we're going to be cooking with the pans. John went to get the thermometer because I forgot it. We'll take the temperature of the oven. As long as it's around 500 degrees, we can start cooking in it. It's 400, and where are you at here? Let's see. It's 550, 500. Oh yeah, wow. It's between 400 and 500 degrees. We can start cooking in that. That's perfect. Look at there, friends. We've been burning all day. Look at all our wood. Except for the treated that's sitting in the front. We don't burn that, obviously. We've been picking it out of there. But yeah, we got a fire out here. It's just so nice. And that's ready, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna get the potatoes and bring them out because the potatoes need to go in first. Okay, so I'm leaving my coat on because we're going right back out there. Let me drain these potatoes. Okay, so we're going to put them in here. I'm going to put olive oil. Just simple. I'm going to put olive oil in there. And I want olive oil in the pan that they're going to fry in. And you know what, Mr. Wayna? You can take that out. And you can put that right in the oven, just the way it is. Because that's got to get good and screaming hot for these potatoes.
Okay.
Okay? And I'll be right out there. We're having a ball with that thing. Okay, there's salt. And our pepper is full. There's some pepper. Oh, beautiful. It's mixed in with my salt now. That's all right. Okay, we're going to give this a good mix. We want this mixed up real good. Okay, beautiful. You could put other herbs and seasonings on them if you want. I'm just doing plain and simple salt and pepper because, you know, I don't know if Tracy's going to be here. And I just make them just with some plain old salt and pepper. You can see me when somebody's coming. Otherwise, I like putting rosemary and thyme and all those good herbs on them. But I don't do that when I'm feeding others because you never know, they might not like it. Which is fine. All right, that steak, you almost want your steak. You do want your steak. When you cook steak, you want to bring it to room temperature. So usually about a half hour. That was just a little frozen yet. It's thawed now. It's been a half hour. So by the time these potatoes are done, and then the onions and mushrooms will saute next, and then the steak will go in. Because we cook our steak medium well. So it won't be in there that long. Let's go out and cook these potatoes. And you know what? I need to get... Yeah. That'll be good. Okay. Let's go cook these. This pan should be good, huh? Let me check one of these just to see. Yep. That's nice. Okay, so these are going to go in there. Hear them sizzle. Hear that sizzle? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so now we're just going to leave them in there. This is going to go back in. And those are going to cook. And my gloves, friends, these are rated for 1400 degrees, so I can reach right in there and grab a pan because it's not going to get that hot. Okay, so we're going to take that back in the house. Those are just going to stay out here and cook a little bit. Mr. Wayna will keep an eye on them. And when I come back out, I'll flip them because we're going to go in and we're going to get the mushrooms. Sound good? All right, friends. I believe our pan is ready. Oh, I knocked that down. Is ready for our onions. That is hot. I got a piece of ash in there. Ha! Oh well. All right, listen. Ooh, it's gonna sizzle beautifully. Okay. Now this isn't a whole pan full because these are just mine. Now this is going to go back in here because this isn't going to cook in 5 minutes. So this, they smell wonderful when they hit that hot oil. That's going to sit back there. We're going to see how the potatoes are doing. Hear them sizzling? Ooh, we're going to give them a little bit of a mix. You notice, friends, nothing is sticking to my cast iron pan. And I love you guys. I was so afraid to tell people how I washed my pans because, you know, I was just afraid people would tell me I was stupid and I was going to ruin my pans and all that. But almost every one of you commented back and said that's the way you do it. I'm blown away. I'm so glad to hear I'm not the only one that does that. Okay, back in it goes all the way by the fire. That's still got a little ways to go. So when we get ready to put the steak in, and these are done, I'll bring you back and I'll show you that, and we'll get the steak in there. And you guys are cooking with me. What'd you say?
I'm filming. Action!
Action. All right. I'm going to check my mushrooms and flavors first. Those are looking beautiful. And it's just about 500 degrees in there, so that's perfect for the mushrooms and onions to saute them. And the mushrooms are starting to get brown. Can you see that real good? Look at that. Some of them, see how some of them are getting nice and brown in there? Beautiful. Okay, these are going to go back in. Spread them out. I got those way to the back by the fire. The potatoes are doing really good. In fact, I think they're just about done. I just want to put them right at the flame, right near the flame, so they brown up like that one is. I want them a little brown. Don't you, Papa?
Oh, yes.
They're good that way. Okay, so we got a good fire going in there. We might have to put a couple more good pieces of wood in there. Look in there. I got the pan in there that you can get up in there. I got the pan in there getting hot for the steak so we can sear it. The potatoes are on the right and the mushrooms are way on the left. And there's a nice flame going in there. But I'm going to put a piece of wood right in front so we get some flame in front, and then it'll brown those potatoes. Right here. I usually do that with my pizza peel, but we're not using that today, so see, I got it right in front. It'll take off in just a minute, and then I can put those potatoes right in front there, and they'll get nice and brown. Beautiful. I love this. So all those potatoes got to do is get brown. So we're going to see what the temp of this is. That's 350. So we can go ahead, take our lid off our steak, and we can go ahead and sear our steak. Ooh, hear that? That sounds wonderful. Okay, we're going to put that in there and let that sit. I want the potatoes where that flame is because I want them brown. So this can go right there. Actually, no. Better there. Now we're good. We'll get it. Hear that sizzling? That's just beautiful. That's deliciousness waiting to get in your tummy. All right. That's got to cook for a little bit. I'm going to sear that steak on both sides, and then you'll see it again when we're all done and ready to eat. All right, friends, take a look at that gorgeous steak. We're going to take the temperature of this. It smells beautiful, don't it? We only wanted about, oh, let's see, it's nowhere near. It's just rare right now. We wanted about 150. That would be medium for us. See, it's between 130 and 140. So, it's just got the middle part. And we want that little bit of fat on the edge, that gristle. You want that nice and crispy. Oh my gosh, it's good. And those of you who don't like gristle or fat, don't be hating. It's good stuff. All right. Well, shut off. There we go. All right, that's got to go for probably 2 more minutes, and then it'll be done. Our potatoes are done. All right. I think that our steak is done. And I put my board over. Now, when you take it out of here, you just let it rest for a few minutes, and that's beautiful. Get a close-up on it. Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful piece of steak. And our potatoes are done. Gorgeous. And my beautiful mushrooms and onions are done beautifully. So, we just need to let that steak rest for a few minutes. It's a good thing to do. And then we can dive in. I'll take the temperature. Yep. It's good. It's 154. And 160 to 165 is very well done. So we want ours medium. It's perfect. So after it sets and rests, we'll be eating.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay that you do. My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take